Then we'll go to Katie. Katie Ben.
Oh, no, I'll pass, thank you.
Oh, okay.
I
All right.
signed the wrong sheet.
We all do that once in a while. Oh, Debbie?
Yes, I'm here.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elizabeth Sumawang Ragutis, and Jimmy and I go way back, as Martha, back to Asa Mercer Junior High. And my first encounter with Jimmy was at one of our school dances, one of our first school dances, where all the girls stood on one side and all the boys were on the other side. And everybody was dancing, except Jimmy and I. Jimmy came right over to me, and he says, "Come on, let's dance." And we've been dancing ever since. He really opened me up, brought me out of my shell. I'm a second generation Filipina, and back in those days, I only thought boy and girl. I didn't think gay or straight. I didn't think, black or white. Anyway, Jimmy said, "You know what? I've got a new name for you." I said, "What is that?" "I'm going to call you Owlsmith, because you look like an owl." So that name has stuck throughout all these many years. I want to say that we have a whole table full of classmates from Franklin High School. Class of 1966.
Yes.
And it's been so wonderful that throughout the years, since we've been having our every 10-year class reunions, Jimmy has always been there. And he's been the joy of the party. I mean, in dress, everything else. I mean, to this day, Jimmy, he would come up to me, he'd give me my kiss and my hug, and then he'd take my hands and look, "Let me see your jewelry." Back then I wore a lot. But anyway, through the years, my husband, my ex-husband, anyway, Jim and my ex-husband John also were in the Army together. They went through basic, and we got to know them very well. After they had basic training, we went, he introduced us to his mom and dad. I never got to meet Steve and his family, but I just want to say that I am so sorry. We're going to miss him so, so much. We've been to the Metropolitan Grill every time we celebrated an anniversary or a party. Jimmy was our waiter, and he really knew how to treat people. He just made it so fun. And last couple of years, we had gone out to dinner, and we had talked about all of our happenings and memories in life. I'm so glad that happened. He was at our picnic. We have our yearly Franklin picnic, and I don't think he made it this past year, but he's always thought about, and I just want to say that we all have a friend in Jimmy, and he's always going to live in our heart. Thank you.
One last thing. I just had this one note from someone that couldn't make it here. Daniel was my chef at the Rosebud, and he and James became very close and good friends. And Daniel wrote this note, sent it on, and it says, "James Wessels was someone who always made everyone's day better, especially mine, singing and dancing away to the Supremes in the kitchen. He taught me how to tie my first bow tie, turned me into a real boy, just like a fairy godmother." He gave me my first Chanel tuxedo, which made me a true gentleman. James will be remembered as one of the most kind, loving, sassy gents I have ever come to know. I will truly miss James, but he will never leave my thoughts or my heart, especially when I'm at Goodwill. Love always and forever, Daniel. I'm going to a few more people that want to talk, but we're going to have a little interlude from the band, and then we're going to go on. Yeah. So, enjoy.
We're going to take a little break because, yeah, that's a lot of beautiful, beautiful stories in a row.
I have Dave Coyle would like to say a few words.
Hello, everybody. I worked at the Metropolitan Grill for 18 years, and I worked with James for so many years, and my colleagues did. Steve Hetherington, and Jimmy Donovan, and Charles, and Marilyn are all here, and some others are here as well. Somebody just said to me how sad that those ladies that James affected their lives outlived him, and that is sad. So I only have James. We called him Yimmy, so it's another name, Yimmy. Was so good to my wife and my boys, and he loved my boys, and we were always so grateful for his friendship. And he had us over to his house for Christmas once, and his house was all done in gold. Everything, the tree, I mean, frickin' everything was gold. And Cameron was, I don't know where he is, he's over here someplace, but he was 3. My other son was 1. And James had put Hummel figurines on the back of his toilet. And he had like 5 Hummel figurines. Where we have empty rolls of toilet paper, he had 5 frickin' figurines. And my eldest son, Cameron, God bless him, he's right over there. There he is. There's Chris too. He went and snapped the heads off of all the figurines. You know, it was, and I went into the bathroom next and saw the devastation, and had to tell James what was going on. And he was pretty good about it. He was sort of, it was hit and miss. He was not happy, and of course Cameron was most, you know, he couldn't believe what he had done, but it was what it was, and we made it through Christmas. Anyway, so just a beautiful man, a beautiful human being, so caring, love my wife so much, love my sons so much, and I can't think of life without him, but I guess it is what it is. So, and so handsome. God damn, he was handsome, wasn't he? And he had these looks. He looked like somebody that should be in the movies, and we love him dearly, and he's still alive to us in our memories, and so we'll miss him. So anyway, that's it. Thanks.
This is with Elizabeth Taylor.
I'm Jane's sister. And you know, we have so many fond memories of him, but I really, this is so overwhelming to see all the wonderful people. And we were a few minutes late. That's what the Wessels were known for. And yeah, it was only shortly after 2, and we come in the parking lot, and this guy's out there holding our sign whistles, and I'm going, oh boy, we're in trouble already. He's got a sign with our name on it. But thank you all so much for being here and taking the time to come out, and I really appreciate that. My husband's really quiet, and he appreciates it too. And yeah, we just really loved him a lot, and we'll have all these memories of him. And yeah, you know, we've been to his place a million times, and we just stopped and we're just in awe of all the, you know, he just loved the old time movies, like you said, and Marilyn and Elizabeth, and gosh, just all these people, these Hollywood people just on his walls, you know, and just all his art and his vintage jewelry, and just, it was overwhelming, you know. We're like, oh my gosh, we were there to see James last time, you know, we weren't there, which he's Jim to us, but Uncle Jimbo to the girls when they were growing up. And so he's James, Jimmy, and it's funny how when you get older, you want to be called Jimmy. Yeah, it's kind of cute. It's cute. So I'm Mandy, really, but yeah, we had a lot of good times over at his place, and it's just beautiful over here, you know, by the water. Look at that view. Oh my gosh. And so we remember, you know, going out there sitting on his deck, and you know, just good times, and we just really appreciate all of you, and thank you so much, Robert and Sharon, for putting this on, and everybody else, and just God bless everybody. And oh yeah, we'll never forget him. He'll always be here in our hearts, you know. And we got the video was just great, and thank you so much.
We're gonna play the video again.
Thank you. It's just like right. Was there a dry eye in the house? Thank you, everybody.
We're going to play the video one more time. And just in closing, I'd like to again thank Sharon and Scott for really putting this together and doing such a wonderful job.